Backroom Comedy Club, welcome to your Monday night feedback show. How's everybody feeling? You guys ready to have a good fucking time? Give it up for your hosts, Ariel Kagan and Brandon Sobel.
This one is, hey.
One of them's muted.
Yell. Well, give it up for yourselves for being here tonight, guys. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. And give it up for our producer in the back, DJ TK Collins, everybody.
Whoa, there we go.
So who's been to a feedback before? Who's been here on a Monday night feedback? Who's a comedian in the room right now if you do comedy?
Sick.
And who's a paying audience member? Yeah, okay, no, we want you to do it. Yeah.
You're way better than them. We want you to know you are our favorites.
Yes.
I do not like any of the other people who clapped. I don't like them. They just want stuff from me. That's why they're here.
And the reason you guys, and he says he doesn't like them, is you're going to find out tonight. I'm Brandon. This is Ariel. We own Backroom Comedy Club. And tonight what's going to happen is you're going to see a bunch of comedians do 90 seconds. And if they're good, we're going to ask them to perform this week at our club. And if they're not good, this is why Ariel doesn't like them, okay? Now, I already have a problem. My first problem right off the bat is I was like, who's a comedian? And this was all making noise. And then I was like, who's a paying audience member? And this all made noise. And I don't like the two separations of the room to the point where I might just perform for this tonight. And it's not a disrespect.
And I'll stand right behind him.
We just don't like...
And I'll just stand right behind him the whole time, making eye contact.
If you can't tell, you're at a Jewish-owned comedy club.
Yes, this is a Jewish-owned comedy club.
Yeah, if you can't tell, first thing is my face.
His face, yes, very Jewish.
Very Jewish. If you asked AI to draw a Jew,
this would show up. This would show up in the chat.
Now, speaking of really Jewish, what's your name?
Ariel.
Full name.
Ariel Kagan.
Hit him with the middle.
Ariel Yoav Kagan.
Tell me that name doesn't look like my face.
Baruch Hashem.
And also, if you don't know you're at a Jewish-owned comedy club, the last sign, the giveaway, tunnels are right through that door.
Tunnels to New York, right there. Hence the photo of New York, right there.
To remind you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you've never been to this show or want to know what's about to happen, comedians do 90 seconds and we give them feedback. There's meant to be a button.
Sudesh was looking for
Fuck's sakes, people.
DK, will you get the button?
We need a button. But in the meantime, we're going to just hang out, talk to you guys. We'll host a little bit.
Is anyone celebrating anything?
Yeah. Rick, birthday. Hey!
Gotta make some noise!
Man. You guys couldn't see it, but the look of hatred in her face for her friend being like birthday was next level. Why are you so upset? You don't want the attention, or? Okay, cool.
Is it because
we'll talk to your friend.
Is it because for your birthday your friends took you to an open mic comedy show in a Jewish bunker? Is that what's going on right now?
Oh, you're way too brown to be from Florida. That's what the fuck did you just say? Like, I didn't even know you could come from that, could be from that shade and be in Florida. I thought they'd kick you out.
Is there even a Florida anymore?
Yeah. Isn't it gone?
It looks like the Middle East, which I thought where you guys were from. It's crazy.
Always find it.
Why are we the only five having fun? I'm not going to book any of you if this is how it's going to be tonight. I'll tell you right now to just go.
I like
home.
how they are laughing harder now. That's hilarious.
You better fucking try to have fun.
You guys are
spots.
fucking panderers, eh? Fucking.
Yeah.
That's all you need. A woman octave. Really gets the mood going.
Comedians, real talk. If you come up here and you have the set of your goddamn life and it's amazing and your attitude's stinky, I'm not going to book you. I'll tell you you're funny, but if you got this stinky, I'm better than everyone else, don't even come on the fucking stage, okay?
That's oddly aggressive, but
they were being aggressive.
I do agree with him in every way. But then some of them just have sticky energy because that's just who they are. And I'm looking at those two over there. Every chance I get, you two rednecks are getting roasted.
The Plaid Boys?
I fucking hate it.
Where are the Plaid Boys from? Izzy's from Toronto. Callum, where are you originally from? Halifax. And you guys dressed like fucking Barry. That's good. It's good. Trailer Park.
And then how you two? You guys good? You didn't want to get talked to, or
not even a little.
Or the edibles kicked in roundabout now, and you're just a little delayed in the. Yeah, because it was funny because I was like, "How are you?" And she went, "Oh, I gotta talk."
His face too.
Chillin'.
You see his face? He was
Yeah.
like smiling.
Chillin'.
And you were smiling, so hey, how do you guys
Chillin'.
know each other? You were like, what? No.
Can we get the AC on, bro? Sorry, like they're fanning.
Are you guys
themselves.
celebrating anything tonight? Are you just out on a Monday night? Just a bunch of losers in this basement? That's okay.
No, not
That's okay.
losers. Why you can't call the paying customers losers?
I didn't mean-
Losers are this side of the room. This side of the room, the best.
Do you?
I love you.
Who's
You're the
pandering
best.
now? Who?
I pandered to the dollar sign.
Do you guys have-
okay?
wait, slow down.
I pandered to the dollar sign.
Do you guys have work in the morning?
Jewish.
Do you guys have?
Jewish.
Do you guys have work in the morning? You're
Oh,
from
fuck.
Detroit. We got Detroit and Florida. Nice.
Fucking it's American night at the Backroom Comedy Club in Toronto, Canada.
Any other paying customers in the back? Where are you guys? Oh, it's
No,
Lewin.
it's Lewin.
Is anyone else a customer that's not from?
It's,
Not just
well,
Lewin.
we're not gonna do crowd work on the
It's
girl
Lewin.
you brought, you fucking idiot.
That's insane.
Are you insane?
How long you guys
How
been
long you
together?
guys been doing?
Yeah,
like
we didn't
8
see
minutes
you last week. Where was she? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
the fuck
We're
outta
saving
here.
you right now.
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
No, you're right. We should crowd
You're
work
right,
her.
let's do it.
Yeah. How did you meet? No, fuck off,
Hey.
Aaron. How did you meet Mr. Lewin?
Yeah, doesn't go by
He
Aaron
doesn't go
Lewin.
by Aaron.
Mr. Lewin.
How did you meet him?
Because he's worried that Aaron Lewin sounds too Jewish. That's what he's worried about. Yeah, he did.
Fucking. Of course he did.
That's not all he's sliding into. If I-
Well, okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's not call the other paying customer a whore. That's bad for business. That's really bad for
So
business.
wait, let's review. It's okay to be like, whoa, they have that shade in Florida?
yeah, but I didn't
That's
call
okay.
them. I didn't call them whores.
Or losers. No, you
this
didn't.
guy, look at him. What a whore! Like, look at this guy, whore.
Are you guys whores?
Yeah, of course they are. Look at this guy. This guy's seen more pussy than you and me combined, bro. And I bet he's younger than us too.
Definitely.
How old are you, bro? Hey, who's talking back there? Shut the fuck up.
We're getting
Okay.
to know our new friend
Yeah,
from Florida.
our new friend, the whore.
Yeah, our
okay.
Indian whore friend from Florida. Which
You live in Toronto.
you just brought into.
Yeah.
Are you all cousins?
I didn't know they were related. I should stop yelling whore at him. That might.
Yeah, we're rooting the chances with the cousin's best friend if we keep. He's a whore.
Is this also your cousin? So I was being racist. My bad. Okay. No, we're gonna get the show started. We got a special opening act for you tonight.
You guys are in for a fucking treat.
We're so excited to watch this guy right now. Guys, please help us bring up our good friend Branko, everybody.
Yeah, Daddy. Can we get this up a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, you got some volume for Daddy? Yeah. There we go. We got laughs. My work is done. I'm out. Are you guys good? Everybody's having fun? Yeah. Thank you for coming and supporting this shit. It's important. This place doesn't run on free. But what we're going to do, we're going to write a song together if that's cool with you guys, consensually. We need consent. Yeah? Okay, awesome. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to write a quick song. We got a blank slate. We got an open canvas. The world is our oyster. All I need from you guys is suggestions of what you want to make a song about. And then we'll do all the heavy lifting. You can sit back and enjoy yourself. So
I'm not doing nothing, bro.
that's what you think. I mean, consensually, that's what you think. What do you guys think? What do you want to make a song about? Most common response, nothing. Would it raise a hand? Florida, okay. Florida. Detroit? Hell yeah, I've been to Detroit. Never stayed the night.
I thought
Okay.
you were going to say Scarborough.
Well, here's the connection. In Detroit, there's a venue. I don't know if it's still there. It's called the Magic Stick. And if he slid into your DMs, then you'll find out he's got,
The magic stick.
yeah. There we go. Okay, so we got Detroit. We got Florida. Anything else?
Come on, guys.
Wrestling. I like it. Did you watch the Vince McMahon documentary? Not yet. Watch that shit. It's dark as fuck. It'll ruin wrestling for you. Okay, so we got wrestling, Florida, Detroit. Okay, we'll leave. Butterflies. I like it. We'll leave you guys alone. I think these guys are all way too fucking high. They're like, I didn't think this was a participation kind of thing.
This was a stand-up show.
Yeah.
Seeing a novelty act because we wanted to bring energy and fun.
Yeah.
And it's fun, too. The left side of the room is all open micros. Including us.
No,
like,
no.
give it up for Branko!
We'll try not to fuck this up. All right. He's going to give me a beat. We're going to see what happens. I've never heard this beat. Let's see what the fuck happens. You guys can boo. You guys didn't pay, so you can't say shit. This literally sounds like I'm in a fucking Mike Myers movie. Going down to Florida Rock. Hit the beach, I gotta talk. She said, hey, she liked the easy, but I got a flock. Rolling when we down there, said we got it in Miami, and she really wanna get it, so she put her hands on me, and we rock it, we get to the point. Said I was north, I'm going south, I'm heading from Detroit. I rock that shit like Eminem, another white rapper, right? Said we could do it, baby, we could get it on tonight. She said her birthday, she thirsty, she grab it, she work me, I got it, I flick. Once you grab that magic stick, like tug. See how far it goes. Said we could get it, girl. We could get nice and low like tug. See just what happened. I grabbed that microphone, I started rapping. She was like, my birthday, I'm wasted. They brought me to a basement. I said this place is okay, but it need a fucking facelift. We're working. No, it don't look newish. We don't spend money on that because it's owned by the Jewish. Said we rock that. Save that money, get that cash, ayy. Get that magic stick and beat that ass, ayy. Said now you're laughing, we could rock it, baby, how? We could do it, oh yeah. Ayy, Michigan on that shirt. Said he rock it and I flirt. Said I'm putting in that work. And the beat is fading, ooh.
Give it up for Branko, everybody!
Much love, y'all.
Well, where can they find you on social media, Branko?
Thank you, appreciate you.
Plug, what do you got going on? Where do you want to see people?
If you want to find me, BRANK 3 O's. My name is Branko.
Branko.
This shit always just happens basically at random points. I don't really book shows, so you'll have to find me out. I DJ and all that shit, so if you want to come shake your ass and find me somewhere, look up on Instagram. Otherwise, if you're in the real world, you see this coat, you need a hug, you need a high five. The edibles are way too fucking strong and you want to pet the coat, this shit is all available to you. So come find me, show some love for these guys for holding space. And a wonderful DJ. We love you guys.
Fire.
Have a great show,
Give it
y'all.
up for Branko, guys. No, yeah. Go. Branko, 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 Branko. Okay. So before we subject anyone to doing that, if you've never been here before, we started off every show rock, paper, scissors. Loser goes first, so we can show you what it's like and how it feels. You ready, Ariel? Rock, paper, scissors. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, my best friend, not yours. He's from South Africa. He's fucking handsome.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ariel Kagan.
What I didn't like about that intro was that's the best intro you've ever given me, and you did it at the open mic.
I know you don't want to be here.
No, I want to be here. I want to be here because, honestly, if I was at home, I would have probably just cried. I'm an emotional man. I am. I'm an emotional man. Anyone else? Sick, man. Yeah, fucking. I don't think it's the same, though. You know what I mean? Every guy's like, I'm emotional. It's like, have you ever cried on the TTC for no reason? Yeah, I have. It's just standing there like, ah! Okay. And but it mainly comes out in dating where I see it's the problem. Every girl I've ever met is like, I want an emotional man. And then I show up and they're like, oof, not like that. Keep that at home. So I go to 3 types of therapy to try and contain it, control it. I journal every day. I meditate every day. And I'm starting to see flaws in it. Meditation is the first one I'll insult. You ever meditated? What an insane premise. They're like, go sit alone in a room with your thoughts. I'm like, I don't think you know what the problem is. It's the thoughts. So I go to therapy. I go to 3 types. My favorite of the types is group therapy. I like that one a lot. It reminds me a lot of this. It's like 12 people in a basement going together. That's it. That's all we do. But the problem with group is anyone can come. Any other person can come. And so one guy comes every week, and I hate him. I just hate him. I hate his thoughts, his beliefs, his opinions. But now he's caught me in the perfect trap, right? Because when the circle gets around to my turn to talk, I can't be like, well, my problem is Jeff. Fuck Jeff, you know? All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much.
Keep it going, guys. Ariel Kagan.
Feedback.
So honestly, great set. As you know, you heard the audience. It was cool. You came out doing crowd work and had some fun with it. I like how you took a new joke and you worked on it, I guess, this week. And you maybe didn't.
Kind of just riffed right now, to be honest.
Well, I like how the riff or whatever it was led into the jokes. You ended up finding your rhythm. You found it to the point where you were in your jokes. You were on your topic. What do you guys think? Give it
Coulda
up for-
ended
That's
stronger.
why he's my best friend.
Coulda
He
ended
better be
stronger.
good. He better be good, or we have a fucking problem. We have a problem if he's not good at comedy. Last time I'm going to ask this tonight. Who's ready to start the show?
All right, first up to the stage, we got Izzy Lowen.
Thank you. I'm glad Ariel went up to refresh the energy. I don't think I could follow a rapper. I just went through a breakup, and I think Ariel's regular energy is my breakup energy. I don't know, I don't like being single. I just found out that I don't know how to get laid anymore. 'Cause I haven't had to get laid since I was 17. It's different now. Like, back when I was 17, the way I got girls is I just had a cool jacket. And then girls would come up to me and say, hey, that's a cool jacket. And then I'd say, have you ever heard of the band Deftones? And then sometimes we'd have sex. I don't know, it's weird because I can't get laid anymore and I'm better at sex now. I used to suck at sex and people wanted to fuck me. And now I kinda get it. Nobody wants it. What it feels like is that I used to be a snake oil salesman and I was great at it, and now I work at the pharmacy and just fucking suck. I don't know. I'm also like, I don't know what to even say to a girl now. Like, I don't know what a random girl would like in me. I know what my ex liked about me, but I can't walk up to some girl at a bar and be like, hey, you know I'm a precious boy with sweet eyes?
Uh-oh. Feedback.
Honestly, I think the breakup might be good for you, my man. Truly, like, your energy the last, 10 sets I've seen has been trash. That was delightful. I liked it a lot. It was very funny, well written, thought out. Good, man.
Yeah, it was a great set. Honestly, you guys' breakup was good for him. No, it was. I really enjoyed your set. I really liked how you're taking some sad shit, you're channeling it into some good shit. I know you're waiting for me to book you. Unfortunately, you're the first set, so we don't know how it's going tonight. If everyone isn't as good as you, I'll reach out to you because it was good. But that being said, you're the first act, so I'm not doing it right now. Yeah, no, just keep it up. It was honestly, Izzy, we've been watching you since we opened. You're getting fucking dope, and it's nice. I don't like how you lied, how you're like, oh, yeah, people used to want to fuck me. No one's ever wanted to fuck you. Okay, so if there's anyone single or if there's anyone on vacation that likes redneck Jewish-looking dudes, he's going to be here all night waiting for a spot for this week. Honestly, Izzy, fucking great. Sucks about the breakup, but keep up the great work. Guys, give it up for Izzy Lowen.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Tico.
Hello, hello. So I'm also going through a breakup now. I never had a cool jacket though, so I don't know. Yeah, I know I'm going through a breakup, but after the breakup, I decided to get a dog to replace one bitch with the other bitch. Know what I mean? Nah, dogs are expensive though, man. They're very expensive. I went to the vet the other day because my dog was feeling a bit sick. And I know these motherfuckers, they try and milk you with your emotions to pay more. So I'm like, I got to one-up them. I got to be a step ahead of them. So I walk in, I see the vet. I'm like, yo, I'm here to put down the dog. The vet didn't like that one either. She was like, nah. She's like, okay, let's take a look at your dog. She looks at the dog, and it was like some kind of an allergic reaction. So she's like, okay, you need this shot, you need this shampoo, you need this shot, this shot. It all came down to $700. And I just looked at her. I'm like, how much to put down the dog? Come on, how much to put down the dog? She's like, sir, this is very inappropriate. Don't do that. I'm like, miss, I'm joking. I'll just put down the dog myself. Don't worry about it, all right? Yeah, that's a unethical life hack for you guys there. Honestly, that's all I got for that joke.
Keep it going.
Feedback.
I liked it. I thought the comedians laughing at the killing the dog and the audience not laughing at the killing the dog is all the feedback you need. These psychopaths were like, that's pretty good. And everyone who's not was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I assume that's new. I assume the breakup's fresh. You need to dig deeper. I think going right off to Izzy's, whose was a bit more vulnerable, kind of highlighted where those bits need to go, bro. But I didn't hate it, to be honest.
Yeah, like good news. We've seen, like, I don't know if you're out grinding, but since you've been here over the last month or so, you've gotten better. There's no doubt about that. It's like you're finding things, you're finding your rhythm. You can see that you're grinding, you know, so that's a good sign. Ariel hates when I bring this up. Tico's going to be performing this week at the back room. What we do is if you can bring an audience, you have fans, you have friends, you have family, you bring more than 4 people, talk to me after the show. We'll make things happen. Tico, if you keep working this hard, you're going to get book spot soon too. But right now, thank you for letting me bring up bringers, and thank you for working hard. Give it up for Tico, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
All right, next up the stage, we got Sadesh Pai.
Teddy bear! Teddy bear!
Hey guys, how are you? Nice. I hate when people say money doesn't matter, you know. I feel like I have 99 problems and money will solve all 100 of them, you know. Yeah. People say health is wealth, but no one tells you you need wealth to have health, right? Grocery prices are so high right now. Even after buying basic groceries, I am spending $400 easily. And that too with shoplifting. At this rate, I think I will have to sell my kidney to buy some kidney beans, you know. And protein is expensive, right? Like lean food leads to a lean wallet. Which is ironic because I want to be lean and my wallet to be fat, not the other way around, you know. So I am doing intermittent fasting these days, you know. And my friends are very supportive of this. My friends are like, wow, how do you do this? I don't tell them this. But the reason I am doing intermittent fasting is because I am on intermittent income, you know. Health has nothing to do with this. Recently I went to India, you know. People back home think I am killing it here in Canada, whereas I am this close to killing myself, you know. That's my time. Thank you so much, guys.
Keep it going.
Feedback.
So, Sadesh, you have gotten better. We said this last week. Like, I don't know if I'm capable of giving out awards, but you're most improved comedian, I guess. We'll see. In my eyes, you went from terrible to to possible. You know, like, again, and like we've become friends in the process, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, we talk off stage.
So the positives is the writing is getting there. You know, like you can see that your technical skills are getting there. But like it's like we said last week, like I want the truth, you know. Like, did you spend
the same set? I'm just practicing it. Yeah, I get it, but how are we meant to give you feedback if you do the same 90, bro?
Did you spend $400 on groceries? Stop lying. 300?
No,
where are you shopping?
If you want my
You going to fucking? Sorry.
You want my honest? It's why I brought up before George laughed at me talking to you off stage, because I don't know why that's weird, but.
I said we're friends, and you were like, we talk off stage. You weren't like, I was like, we're work colleagues. We're acquaintances. We're nicer than they are to them.
I'm friends with like 4 people in this room right now, and I'm gonna point them out one at a no, okay. No, my issue is when I talk to you off stage, you're actually kind of fun and interesting, and you have a natural talking voice that I've never seen on stage. Not once in the entire time I've seen you do stand-up have I seen it. Instead, it's like this. I don't know if it's nerves or anxiety or whatever it is. You like are a ramped up Indian version of yourself. So we don't offer a bobblehead you. You know, we just want you.
You had to say bobblehead.
Yeah, how many times did you hear you know in 90 seconds? It's fuck.
Honestly, that feedback was dope. He's right. You have a natural cadence. Next week when you come here, don't practice the same set again. Let's hear some shit. We saw it.
MVP. What's your name? Tanae, when you did the kill yourself joke, she was like, so we know dark jokes here, okay?
Whoa, bobblehead and dark jokes? What are we?
Well, that was unfortunate.
Okay, no, real talk, guys. I know, I'm just having fun. Guys, give it up for Sadesh. She's getting better every time.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Jessin Drew.
It's Jaren Drew. I don't know, but Justin Drew. I see a couple of ladies in the audience. I just want to let this out. You know, I fuck like a Q-tip. You know what I mean? Like I don't like. You know, with a Q-tip, with a Q-tip, you know, you go in, out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't go you go You know what I mean? Like I have a Q-tip dick. You know what I mean? Like once it's in and then you twirl it around. You know, like with a Q-tip, you don't go You go You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I thought that was a good idea to open with that. You know what I mean? I usually open with like special needs, but I was like, let me try this one out. Well, growing up, I used to get like the sympathy voice, you know? Oh my God, he's so short, he's so cute. I'm like, yeah, I know I have problems, help me. And I milked that, you know what I mean? In 2012, Mayans said the world was gonna end, you know what I mean? The Mayans said the world was gonna end, and I told a bunch of girls I didn't want to die a virgin. I lost my virginity 15 times. Mayans are the best wingmen in the world, yo, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. So talk about vagina, I guess. Keep this girl, you know, when people see me, they don't try to guess my nationality, you know what I mean? They try to guess what dog I remind them of, you know? But you know what they say, right? You are what you eat. And I'm a pussy on weekends. And that joke actually worked like, in Calgary. This girl's like, oh my God, you remind me of my pug who died. I was like, get the peanut butter ready. And let's reminisce, you know? All right, that's too much pussy jokes, eh? I got to tone it down on that. Yeah, I'm looking at the time, and we are at 0. That's it. What's up, guys? Jaren Drew.
Give it over to Jared, guys. Woo! You gotta push the button.
Oh.
Feedback.
Actually, really good, man. I liked it. High energy. You felt when the jokes kind of fell off. You really good. You have a natural in starting position that the jokes kind of roll really well, and then they fall off because you stop just being funny and try to make it funny, right? That's how it felt. Like it was like build. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah.
It was fun. You're good. Like, you know, being you present, and like that was a lot of fun. When it comes to the technical side, and I know it's weird, and I'm probably projecting. You gotta slow down.
Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
word, yeah.
slow down. You gotta be comfortable. Like when you did the whole Q-tip joke,
Word.
I have a feeling it would have done a lot better. Like you did own it, but like you came in so quick and weird.
I'm
like,
gonna be honest.
be a Q-tip, man.
Yeah, no, I got
Come in slow.
No, I hear you. I gotta be honest. Like, I've been doing the same like bits, you know what I mean? So I wanted to add some kind of like excitement. And I'm like, oh, let me do the Q-tip because I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate the feedback.
What you're saying is you get really excited that you have a Q-tip dip.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, 100%.
That's a wild statement.
Very proud of it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
After
No, that's
hearing
real,
your
yeah.
set, my biggest piece of advice for you would be to jerk off before you do comedy.
All right, yeah.
Because there was
done.
so much pussy talk where it was
Yeah.
like any chance you had with any woman in this room, gone.
Gone, yeah.
Like even the Mayans can't help you right now. Give it up for Jared, guys!
All right, guys, we got the first pro of the evening. Everybody give it up for Abbas Wahab.
Now this feels like a Muslim-Jewish debate. I'm like, well, they were there first. All right. I lost everybody here on the left. Fuck yes. I have 90 seconds. Just want to try some stuff. I was thinking back on my life. I used to be part of an all-black boy band. We were like rough. We were called Wrong Direction. You guys ever heard of our hit single, Shoulda Used GPS? Stop to West! I don't actually have a song, but imagine. Because do you guys know One Direction? Okay, actually, what do I want to talk about? I used to be in the Navy, and before you applaud, it was the reserve, so save your energy, all right? Save your fucking energy. Anytime I tell people that and they applaud, it makes me cringe because I was in for 6 years and I never sailed. I never saw water. Do you understand? That's like working for Diddy seeing no baby oil. Do you understand? Like that's how, right? And anytime people like bring it up, it just bums me out because I have friends who are still in and like they've sailed the world, shot 50 caliber turrets, done drug busts. I ran to a cubicle like I was like 60 grand, yeah. And now I look back at that moment like Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar when he's looking through the bookshelf like, no, you fucking idiot. But the only good thing is I'm happy that I did boot camp before COVID because after COVID, boot camp went online. Did you guys know that? Swear to God. Drop it, give me 30. Press yes when completed. That's my time, yeah.
Feedback.
So
what could I do?
So we book you here. You're like you come every 6 months and do a show. We love your comedy. It was cool. Okay, so if we can give feedback, it's going to be to the open micers and the amateurs. It's like a boss showed up today and like pitched us the wrong direction joke, and the whole time he was here, he's been like writing tags. And did you see the excitement he came up here with that joke? That's fucking. You're a pro, man. You want us to stroke your ego? We're not giving Israel back. You did great. What do you want? What do you want right now? What do you want?
Yo, can I just say this? Can I just say just one last thing? I was thinking about this. Wait, did anybody ever go to school with a kid whose like parents died in a house fire? That kid got to be a dick at recess, and the school was like, the fire was really big. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he's killing kids. It's like he's just blowing steam. All right, he's just blowing steam. I squeezed it out.
Do either of us remind
Come on,
you
one
of
more
that
joke.
kid?
One more joke. No, I'm kidding.
Guys, honestly, a boss is dope. No, let him promote something. Guys, give it up for a boss, everybody.
All right, next up to the stage. All right, next up to the stage, we got Jack Lawrence.
What's going on? Dude, every time I come up here, I get thrown off because this looks exactly like my grandma. Like, are you guys ripping off my grandma's likeness? Yeah, very Jewish. Oh,
Who's the Jew now, Jack?
I've learned a lot about myself up here tonight. No, I turned 25 this year. Thank you. Yeah, that's when your brain's supposed to be like fully developed. I'm so fucked, you know? Like the other day I fell for that TikTok trend that said if you put crumpled up tinfoil in the microwave, it'll come out as like a perfectly smooth ball. Who would have thought you're not supposed to put metal in a microwave, right? The worst part is I'm watching this lightning storm in there, like, well, that's obviously what's making it smooth, you know? I went on a date with an astrology girl this week. I told her I was a Cancer, and she just looked at me and was like, huh, pussy. Like, I guess Cancers are supposed to be extra emotional, and she just went in on me for it for, like, the next hour. Turns out she was right, because I started to cry. At the end of the date, I still paid, because I'm a fucking gentleman, all right? And then still asked her, so your place or mine? So at least I left with my self-respect. I'm not the brightest guy in the world, if you couldn't put that together. I once took 3 Viagra before an exam, because I thought the increased blood flow would make me think faster. I ended up just fainting rock hard in front of my entire class. Anyways, that's my time. I'm Jack Lawrence.
Feedback.
Yeah, really good, man. I like how you came up, you tried to riff. It was goodish. Trying to be present really calmed you down, which I guess has been our feedback for the last few weeks. But that is exactly how to do it. It's just like come up, be present in the moment, and then you deliver well-written material, man. I think you don't need me to tell you where the moments were that need clarity. Like for example, in the day joke at the end, how did it actually end?
We went home together.
Yeah. You should have been like, I still fucked her. Who's the pussy
Yeah,
now?
who's the pussy now? Yeah, that Virgo fucking sucks dick. Something
It
stupid.
felt like you were like ashamed of that you actually still fucked her. But
Yeah, but talk about that.
fucking nailed, like, you know what I mean? You turned it around, like, or however you want to take it. But like we felt it.
Yeah.
So if we can feel it, the joke will die, right?
It's kind of cool you've been taking our feedback. Like, literally last week we were pulling, like, hey, we can't see your eyes, and you didn't even wear a hat today. So I'm going to ask you, like, from the last couple weeks or 8 weeks we've been giving you feedback, have you noticed it working? Is it going, like, let's reverse this experiment. I want to hear. Ready, DK, ready?
Feedback.
Yeah, it's definitely been helping a lot. I think just being more calm and present on stage. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
No, but like honestly, Jack, the one thing that I thought was kind of weird watching this audience is you had the comic before you, Jaron, or like you had I don't know, but let's just say Jaron. Jaron came up here. He's like, yeah, I fucked like a Q-tip or something, and everyone's like silent, and you're like, I just turned 25, and because you're tall and handsome, everyone's like, yeah, you did. And then like whoever was Sadesh came up here, and he's like, I don't trust people. He said something like really deep, and everyone's like, go on, little teddy bear. It was just like, again, keep doing exactly what you're doing. It gets better and better every week. It's cool. Like you guys don't know this behind the scenes, but we've asked Jack to help us with shows and stuff. Like yeah, he wants the merit of the booking here, not today, but Jack's been showing so much promise that we'd love for him to help out at the club. And guys, keep it going for Jack Lawrence. Dope as fuck.
All right, next to the stage we got Noosh Butt. Noosh Butt.
Oh, it's just my bad. It's Nosh.
Nosh.
It's like Josh with an N, right? I live with my parents, right? It's awful. They don't like me. They love me. Don't get me wrong, because I'm their son. But everything else about me, they don't like. They're like, yo, cut that out. That whole personality thing you got going on, get rid of it. It's awful, right? But it's like they hold on to my baby pictures, which is cute. But they also hold on to my birth certificate like it's a gift receipt for the hospital, right? Like they've called the hospital so many times. Like the lady's getting frustrated. The receptionist, she's like, Mr. and Mrs. Butt, no, we don't do returns on human beings. No, I'm so sorry. No, you can't get store credit either. No, I'm so sorry. No, you can't donate a live human being to scientific research. That's not how it works, actually. I didn't realize how little they liked me until my girlfriend dumped me brutally. And I went to them looking for sympathy, right? And they had the same reaction that I thought they would have had if I told them like she won the lottery or something. They were like, "Oh, good for her," right? The worst is my dad's a real contrarian, right? Like he doesn't know what his opinion is. He just knows he disagrees with yours, right? Like he suggested I do comedy in the first place, right? He was like, "Beta, you need to pursue your dreams, right?" And then I pursued comedy, right? And immediately he was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're not gonna get a job doing this shit." And I'm thinking the same thing you guys are thinking. Where the fuck did that accent go, right? How long you been faking that for, motherfucker? How method are you? Right, that's all I got. Thank you.
Nosh.
Feedback.
How many sets, my man? Total? Yeah. 5 or 6. Yeah, okay. So give it up for Nosh, guys. Yeah. Yeah, so the first way I could tell is that first thing you want to do is you want to take the mic stand and you want to move it out the way. And as soon as you didn't do that, I'm like, this guy brand fucking new. All right, and it's not a bad thing. And then you started shaking, getting nervous. You did this thing where you were like my parents, but you didn't tell us about your parents. You were just like, they don't like me, which was funny. It's a great premise, but like, let us know into your world more. And then it's you said your name was Nosh, and then you said Mr. and Mrs. Butt. So your last name's Butt. So I don't know many Jewish words and Yiddish words, but nosh means to like eat or munch on, and your name is to eat butt. So I love it. I love that already. And then you said your parents don't like your personality, but the...
You got throws packing bullshit, and you guys are like, yeah, eat that butt! Eat the butt!
Munch on the butt! No, but then you were like, my parents don't like my personality. And again, I don't know you well, first time meeting tonight. I don't think it's your personality. I think it's like the cocaine use on weekends. And that's okay. I get it. Ask Ariel. I get it more than anyone. But like with your jokes, really good, you just got to dig deeper. Instead of like, you're really good at trimming the fat already, but now what you got to do is you just got to like take these topics you have and open them the fuck up. Because like I want to know more about your parents. I want to know about their culture before why they don't like you. I want to know why you and your girlfriend broke up. You seem like a cool guy, but the more you were amping, it's like he's Indian me, man. He's Indian me.
He is not. Sit back down. Hey man, great. For 6-7 sets.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. Keep going. Get to 300. 300's when you figure out pacing and how to do it, and then memorization and getting through it, not being so nervous. 1,200 sets. It's decide if you even actually want to do comedy.
Dude,
it's a good fact. And then, because at 1,200 you get good enough to be like on shows, and then it's like, oh fuck, I have to now work even harder to get there. So it's like you've got a natural skill.
100%.
Keep at it. Please keep coming back.
Dope. Yeah, just try to hit 300 sets as fast as possible. If you keep coming back, we'll keep giving you that same feedback. But it's hard for us because.
Yeah, my only real note, and I still do this sometimes, it was just kind of too sad. Sad. Like, you can be sad, but these people are here to love. They're not here to be like, Jesus. I literally went, Jesus, at one point.
And that's the guy that talks about his dead dad in the Holocaust. That's his set in the Holocaust, and you satted him out. But again, I love.
It was like the way, because it was real. Like, so you've got natural instincts to know where jokes come from, but it's like you still gotta. It's too real, right?
No, you're still the biggest rule of.
I wanted to blow you because I felt so bad.
The thing with comedy is that like you have to have fun. So it's like you're clearly doing it, but like you'll realize when you're like the more you do the sets is like you have something natural and the writing's there. So start having fun. You know, start living in the like 6 sets is a hard time to but again, it was great. Guys, give it up for Ass Eater. Yeah! For Nosh Butt, everybody. Nosh Butt. All that ass.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Dare Shendale. Well, this works out perfectly because I'm going to talk about my favorite subject, sex. I like it a lot. Florida whore, where are you? You know what I'm talking about, brother, right? Like, I like it all. I like it all. Threesomes, role-playing, eating ass. I love eating ass. My girlfriend, I don't know what it is, but she said she wants to try something called pegging. Is that something fun? No? No, I figured you were the cool person here. You were the crazy one going, ah! All right. Well, okay, the reason why I like sex is because I am a massage therapist. That might not translate immediately, but think about how sensitive I am to touch. You know what I mean? Like my hands. I was telling my girlfriend, compare my hands to the most sensitive part on a woman. Guys, what's the most sensitive part on a woman? You can say it. What is it? Yeah, no. Her feelings, actually. Yeah, I know. It's the clitoris, love. Always, it's the clitoris. So I was telling my girlfriend, compare your clitoris to my hands. Like I have like clitoris. I got clit hands. So if I've got hands that are clitorises, can you imagine how sensitive my penis is? With clitoris hand, like seriously, can you imagine, sir, how sensitive my penis is? Are all of you thinking about my penis right now? Its length, its girth, and its sensitivity? Okay, I'm kidding. Guy, by the way, that sensitive shit is just what I tell my girlfriend is why I come so quickly. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Feedback.
Okay, so it started strong. You have a natural instinct when you said the Florida whore thing. I guess my big feedback for you is the whole, like, when you write, are you making yourself laugh? Or are you like, oh, that's funny? Because you're fun. You have, like, there's a natural thing, man. There's no doubt that you got something. But I'm saying when you write now, I want you to write until you laugh or cry. I don't want you to be like, ooh. Like, you can have aha moments, but I don't want you to just be like, oh, that's funny. I want you to actually laugh out loud.
We call it writing from the gut, not the head. Because the head is for polishing. The gut is with...
And the heart's too sensitive. And the dick in private's is got a motive. Yeah. So when you write from here, it's like... So it's like with you, it's like it was like you had natural instinct. There's some cool things, but then you said things like, "Oh, do you know what pegging is?" And it's like we know you know what pegging is, you know. And it's little things where it's like, so now your new, if you want to play the game, is like when you write, keep writing until you laugh or cry, because like right now you have something special, but it's like you're doing some like I don't want to say hacky because Ariel calls me hacky, and I know it hurts. And again, it's good. You're not bad at this. There's no doubt you're good at this. Like how long have you been doing comedy for? I know the answer. Tell them. Okay, so talk in the microphone. How long?
I've been doing comedy for 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year. Give it up for Derek, guys. It's really good. But if we want to make it better, now what you got to do is you can't be like, oh, I think that's funny. I want you to laugh. And the reason I say cry too, because if it makes you cry, at least you're showing some sort of emotion. And when you come up here that vulnerable with your confidence, you'll get something. So it's like there's definitely like I'm gonna stop talking. I'm repeating it.
I felt like it was like a drama kid doing an act of a comedian. That's how I agree. That's not, I'm not trying to be mean. That's how I sat here and I was like,
Very accurate.
It feels like you wrote a script. Someone was like, you're playing part of comedian auditioning for 90 seconds, and you were like, well, I've got this. I can do this part.
I'm gonna run it with my clit hands. Clitoris fingers. I got that.
And if this was a TV set, the fucking room would have been like, woo! Clinton! It was fine.
And it gets better and better, and we're excited to see just again, you're almost probably at 300 in that year. So let's just keep going. And we'll, again, there's no doubt you're going to get to 1,200. So I'll see you soon. Give it up for Clitoris Fingers, everyone.
All right, guys, we got our next pro of the night. We got Mr. Lewin.
Changing his brain.
What's up? What's up? Of course, I gotta follow the cuck who talks about eating ass and shit. That was so uncomfortable, but it was cool. Cause he was really confident in it, so I'm like, okay, this means a lot to him. So I'm like, cool. Anybody play pickleball? No. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good crowd. Yo, do you know they're building like pickleball courts? Like they're knocking over black neighborhoods to build pickleball courts? You play tennis. What the fuck is the deal with pickleball? I swear, I feel like professional tennis players should be mad at these pickleball people, bro. Like last night, there was a pickleball tournament on national television. You see how crazy that sounds? They made it to national television before the WNBA. Like tennis players should be pissed. Like these people came and they stole their whole flow, their identity, and they just simplified it and made it entertaining for everybody else. Sort of like what the transgenders did to women's sports. I'm so glad that one was. Okay, cool. Okay, this is a quick. I found out they have therapy dogs. I didn't know this is a real thing. Like, if you get sick or whatever and you're uncomfortable, you have like an actual dog in the hospital, which is fucking crazy to me. Like, white people can't be oppressed for like 2 seconds without a whole dog. Like, imagine they gave every race like a fucking unrealistic expectation. Like, Asian people got like a pho table in their room. Jamaicans get like a room full of oversized white women to come in there and hang out with them. And then the Jews get to have all of Palestine. That was a bad way to end it, but yeah.
Dope.
Feedback.
Just say, I love it. I like it. You're hilarious.
We're in the process of booking you to headline again. You guys see this? Like, you guys see what a pro looks like, right? What I thought was funny, and I don't know if you were doing this as a nuance or not, but last night was the WNBA championship, and it was funny how you were like, there was a pickleball game, but the WNBA didn't make it. But like, that's fun. Like, it's funny that it was like the grand finale last night, and it didn't even make national. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, thank you. He knew that. The WNBA final was yesterday. No one gave a fuck.
No one gave a fuck. There was pickleball. Like, that's so funny.
I literally wrote this at 4:39 last night. I know this because it was at the top of my note. Like 4:39 in the morning yesterday because I was watching, like, TV and they were replaying the pickleball tournament. I was like, this is unfucking believable. Yeah, that actually really upset me in the middle of the night.
Well, I mean, I can answer your other question. Is the reason tennis doesn't care is because we don't care what happens with black people.
Something a Jew would say.
You guys saw Ariel's face when he was like, they want all of Palestine. Ariel was like, enough of this. Enough of this. Okay, so I'm going to give you feedback, but I'm going to use the feedback to the amateurs and open micers, and no disrespect, but you guys see the same thing? Did you see how excited he was to tell this new joke, everyone? Did you see he came here, and it was the same with the boss, that like all day they were looking forward. Like, guys, Lewin doesn't have to be here. A boss doesn't need to be here. The other pros don't need to be here. They're here, A, polishing sets like you guys are, but B, the excitement of telling a brand new joke. And both of them, you saw why they were pros. Keep us posted. If you're watching this, if you guys enjoyed it, come back. Come back for your birthday. He's headlining. Make a night of it. He'll bring a new girl. I'm just kidding. He loves you. Yeah. But, yeah, all of Palestine. We call it Israel.
I offered you back Palestine, and you fucking not back. I offered you Palestine. You're tanking my date.
I would never tank your date. She's gonna love you for your personality. I hope you guys have kids. I hope you name them Brandon
Kids?
and Ariel.
Why would you put that on me, dude?
Is it your first date tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very lucky. I consider you a friend and one of the funniest people I know.
Woo.
Thank you for bracing us. Yeah, get her. Go fuck your fucking date.
Thank you guys.
Go take her. Go show her around Toronto.
My brother is watching at home on the live stream. That's so cool.
Yo, guys, you guys saw it. Why he's a pro. Give it up for our friend, Mr. Lewin, everybody.
All right, next up at the stage, we got Rochelle.
Hello. It's nice to be here. Therapy dogs are a real thing. I saw a bank commercial the other day that like this couple was like having financial trouble, and like they brought in like this dog with a bandana. Like you can't afford a mortgage, but here's a dog. Fuck. I haven't been here for a minute. I told them that I was working, but I was actually just reading like 7 books of fairy porn. Yeah. Came here to tell my deepest secrets. Yeah, it started with my boss. She invited me to this Microsoft Teams chat called Literary Society. Sus, right? So sus. Yeah, I thought I was getting like 7 habits of highly successful people, and I just got a stream of hot shirtless men. Actually, they kind of looked like Bronco. Yeah. Yeah, and I just like, I thought I was better than that. Like, I read The Fountainhead. Like, I thought I liked literature, you know? But turns out I'm trash. Turns out, like, I tried to rationalize it so many ways. I was like, why do I like all of these fucking... Why am I staying up till 4 a.m. to understand if an angel and a fairy are gonna fuck in a library? Like, who am I? Like, the only rational reason I had was, like, these books are printed with meth. Like, that's it. That's my time.
Feedback.
I loved watching the edgelord back row of men just staring like, funny?
Oh, the last mic was really bad. That's why. They were at my last mic. It was a joke. That's why they're like, oh, I
thought
didn't
it was
know.
funny. Like, yeah. Earlier today, you came here and you're like, "Oh, guys, I was working," and it's like, "Come on, you're not stressed. You look like someone who's been masturbating to fairy porn this whole time." You literally came in here all like, "Hey, guys, I've been working really hard." No, seriously, honestly, what are you doing Wednesday or Thursday at 8? We'll figure it out later. But you're booked this week. Give it up for Rochelle, guys. Give it up for Rochelle. She didn't even want to perform tonight. She didn't even want to come up here. Give it up. Give it up for Rochelle, guys.
All right, next up at the stage, we got Callum Muse.
Hey, my friend is a boxer, and he said, "Hey, you want to come see me train?" And I went, and then I saw him use a boxing bag, and I realized that boxing bags are the only thing that teach you how to fight a guy with no limbs. When are you gonna use that skill? You know, bunch of quadriplegics talking shit. They're rolled up to you on the sidewalk. Yo, legs. Fuck, the moment I've been waiting for. Yeah, I'm from, my dad's from Newfoundland, which means I was conceived the Newfoundlander way, which is don't pull out, pray it's not your cousin, play the fiddle, make a wish. That's... I used to think that Newfoundland was like cousin fuck central, and then I learned it was New Brunswick. And I learned that when a guy from New Brunswick leaned over to me and said, "You know the best part about working in a family business? No HR." And I said, "What?" And then he said, listen, you either get it or you don't get it, brother. And I said, don't call me brother. I know what you should do to those. All right, that's fine.
Feedback.
Honestly, what a difference a night can make. Last night, and I hated all 5 minutes that you did. Minute 1 to the end, I was like, why did I put him on? I was so upset. And then you did this, and I want that all the time. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was fucking awesome.
Guys,
Thank you.
I want to book it.
Okay, so we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be at 10 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday. Let us just figure out other times. But are you free this week? If not, we can.
I think so. On
So we'll be
Wednesday.
in touch.
I
Okay.
think. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, but I want to give feedback too.
Oh, feedback, true.
No, he booked you very quickly, and I agree with it because it was great. Now, what's interesting about your comedy is your premises. I don't necessarily get because even with like the punching, I'm not being hateful. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me fucking finish. Because even the punching bag thing is like, why don't you like lower it and put it in a chair, something like that? But then when you start hitting your punchline and your tags. Incredible.
Thank you.
Like, incredible. Someone like me, ask around. I'm very good at premises, but my tags and punchlines are weak.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out, my guy. We're going to, back in the day.
You're going to steal his premise?
No. I'm going to give him my premises and get help.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal his premises?
Wait, you're going to get this 1-year comic? How long have you been doing
It's 1 year.
I'm going to give this comic a chance. We're going to smoke some weed, and I'm going to throw some premises down.
You want to be his friend?
I don't want.
Yeah.
You told me after Sadesh, none of these people are my friends. But Kyle, honestly, it was great enough that I want to hang out at some point. So,
Thank you,
like,
yeah.
we'll see you Wednesday or Thursday at 10. And great
Great.
work, man.
Thank you, dude. I
Great
appreciate
fucking
it.
work.
All right, next up to the stage, everybody, we got Robert Orlando.
All right, shut the fuck up. Callum doesn't look like someone who would fuck his own cousin, but he does look like someone who would review pickled hot dogs on TikTok. That's cool. We got a lot of variety here tonight. LeBron James's kid is playing in the NBA. You guys heard about this? Yeah? How do you guys feel about it? Do you think it's cool? Or are you against nepotism? I think he should get paid more than any other player in the NBA. And if you've never worked with your parent before, you don't understand this, all right? He's going to work with his fucking father every goddamn day, and his father's LeBron James, okay? I've worked with my father. It's a fucking nightmare. The secrets you got to keep from your family, like what they eat in the morning. Like, do you... Imagine the secrets he's got to keep from his mom about what his dad's doing on the road. No, okay, all right, I'll do this. I got room for like 2 jokes. You got to fucking switch gears, all right? I'm Italian, okay, and there comes a point in every Italian's life where every holiday, every wedding, every birthday just becomes a photo op for your soon-to-die grandmother. It's just because every photo of them is just in the old country with a pitchfork, just like miserable, just miserable. It's like, why we gotta eat eggplant again? Just so sad. All right, that's all I wanted to work on tonight. You guys. How are you guys doing? I'm not gonna.
He doesn't want
I'm not
feedback.
gonna
He
hit the
wants to
fucking
riff.
button.
He
Just
wants to
on
riff.
principle. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
that's fine.
It's good. All right.
Feedback.
Okay, so you got in your own head tonight. That's okay. The LeBron James joke, I like. I thought you were going to lead it into that joke about your dad in the box.
I didn't like it, to be honest.
Because you
with
gave
you.
up on it.
No, yeah, because it
No,
sucks.
because you're at an open mic right now. There's 8 of them here having a great time, sure, but they're all waiting to get on. This doesn't matter right here
Oh,
beside
well, fuck
you.
you guys.
Yeah. Fuck you guys, Rob. Bobby's
Except
my
Rochelle,
friend.
the first female to walk in here in 8 months. Congratulations. Like, quick before Yucks gets to her.
Yo, it's real talk. Like, Bobby, it's like you're a very funny guy.
It's funny how you're judging all the comics who beat us out of the first round of a comedy competition 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but we can book the place. That's the thing. People got booked tonight. Unfortunately, Bobby, it ain't gonna be you. So, but I'm glad you came by. Like, you're one of our good friends.
No, I
We're
love you guys.
shitting. You get regular
Actually,
spots.
Yo, real shit. I love fucking with these guys. But make some noise for them for running a Monday show, because there's like fuck all happening in the city. They run one of the best clubs in the city right now. So keep coming, keep supporting live shows,
Love this
and
guy.
I'll see you guys when I get booked in a year.
No, Bob! Orlando!
All right, next up to the stage, we got Kensei Usada.
Hey guys. Good. I'm gonna do my bit. I'm a little bit insecure person. You know, I'm a little bit insecure. A little bit, you know. Because if I have a girlfriend, I become like a little chihuahua, you know. Like, I used to have a Christian girlfriend. It was like a nightmare for me. You know, it was a crazy. Because she always prays to Jesus, and she say, you know, Jesus is great. Can't say, right? This is great. You know, and then I was like, bitch, what about me? You know? Yeah. And all those, like, you know, my paranoia just keeps growing. And then I ended up thinking, like, what if Jesus returned to the world and then suddenly decided to appear in my bedroom, you know, and then have a magical child was my girlfriend, you know, and then holy child, sorry, and what if Jesus is an asshole, and then while he's having sex with my girlfriend, Jesus will be like, hey, sorry son, but this pussy got no mercy. or like, oh Lord, oh my bad, that's me. But I know Jesus doesn't. Okay, that's my time. Thanks.
Kensei Asuda, everybody.
Feedback.
What's your religion, Kensei?
I'm atheist.
Okay, I want you when you tell that joke to tell people that, and then when you do if you can, you know how you started? You're like, I'm insecure, and then you told us about you're worried Jesus is going to steal your girl. Tell us that you're worried Jesus is going to steal your girl, and then tell us you're insecure. Because it's a very funny line to hear you go, I'm insecure. But, like, you said it and then showed us, which was great. But, like, the reason I brought up the atheist thing, too, is tell us that, too. You're like, she was Christian. I'm atheist, and then now we now know what's going on. Because before you're like, she's Christian, and then the whole time I'm like, is he Christian? What's going on? And then you're like, it is funny that you think Jesus is going to steal your girl. I'm pretty sure God got her pregnant, and they created Jesus. I don't know what Bible they got in Japan. I don't know what the writing is. I'm just saying that, like, it's you got legs, man, and you're funny, and I'm happy that you come and perform here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that bit. I've seen the full version of it. I saw a 90-second version of it, so it's hard because I've seen it in its entirety. That bit goes on for like another
3 minutes. Yeah.
Right, like I've seen it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was really good. I can't say anything. Every audience member was laughing the whole time.
Oh, nice.
The whole time. These two were giggling so hard.
Yeah?
I felt
Thanks.
like they were about to become Hello Kitty live. But really, the only thing I can say is like, and it's similar to Sudesh a little bit, is I've talked to you off stage, and then when you walk on stage, you have this weird fake.
You change, man. You change off stage. Like, I'm not saying you're not insecure, but like, we've hung out.
Yeah,
we want to hang. We want to see that guy.
Yeah, we want to see that guy. You know what I mean? Like,
You know the guy who.
same jokes. I want the same jokes.
Yeah, it's not even different jokes. I just want the guy. Yeah, the guy that shows
the
up.
guy off stage is like, it was still very funny. The jokes are very tight.
Okay.
But there was just like a disconnect in that because A, I've seen the joke a few times, and then B, I know who you are. I've seen
And no one's saying the character isn't funny if you're going for it. It's just we know the real guy behind the character.
I don't really know because I try to be myself on a stage.
Even right now, man. this is you.
like a more
Okay, this is me.
voice, a more natural.
Maybe like when I'm writing,
Yeah,
and
when
then
you're delivering it, it's like the.
yeah.
So what you want to do now,
It's
maybe
like my
what you
lighting.
want to do is you want to take the punchlines and like the stuff you know is a killer, and for all the filler just leave out and just like not riff but get to those points.
No, I would do that.
This for all comics. If you feel like you're being too robotic in your set, it's a great technique to get out of that. Is to come up with your jokes, but don't plan when you're going to tell them and riff into them. So like, talk to an audience member, and when a joke pops up.
You saw Ariel's first set. Your set tonight.
In a pocket that you've already told 100 times, you can be like, here it is.
Your therapy joke tonight. You did it tonight. Tonight he fucked around and it just showed up.
As he.
Now, I tell for the comics up tonight or whatever, and I'm not going to say anything, but see these 3 women from India/Florida? One has a fan in an air-conditioned room, and she's from Florida and or India. So Kensei, it's not her birthday, but make a wish tonight, okay?
Happy
If you like
birthday.
Japanese men, don't listen to penis size. His is huge, okay?
It's big.
He's half Jewish.
Every time you like someone, you're just trying to get them laid.
Give me
I don't know, Kensei, when's the last time you got laid?
like 1 year ago.
See, that's what. That's.
Yeah.
Do you understand now why I try to?
I have to get
What's
laid.
better, guys? Me genuinely being like audience members, are you into Kensei, or Ariel just? I'm gonna buy you a prostitute. Let's make a vote right now. Right now. Who thinks it's nice of me trying to? What's your name, my dear? Who thinks it's nice of me introducing the beautiful Jaden to the beautiful Kensei to have beautiful? Yeah, and who thinks make some noise? One guy, one pervert in the back. Now who thinks Ariel should just buy him the prostitute? Yeah.
Buy me.
Hey, Kensei.
Local business. Local business.
Local.
Brought to you by Square.
Now, Kensei, we're not gonna book you tonight, but worst case, work hard from now till you get work hard from now till Christmas, and Ariel might get you a prostitute. We give you spot. Well, we give him. Yeah, give it up for Sensei.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Kirby Sloan.
Watch me move this mic stand, guys. I know what I'm doing. Did you notice how immediately after they made that joke, every comic immediately grabbed the mic stand and moved it? And now watch. I'm going to sit down because I don't know what I'm doing. I actually started doing stand-up when I was 16. So like every 16-year-old, I Googled how to write a joke. And Google was like, comedy comes from pain. Comedy comes from pain. So I beat the shit out of my brother every day to get funnier. All right. If you can't tell through the lights, I'm blonde, which is weird because we grow no facial hair. Like, it was weird learning how to shave my pubes before my face, especially from my dad. Right? If you can't tell, I got a bit of a dysfunctional family. Like, I was watching the Olympics with my grandpa the other day. He thought slow pitch was what you called special needs baseball. But don't worry, don't worry. I corrected him right away. I said, no, Grandpa, it's for girls. Which I see you all taken aback by that. That's very offensive. But that sport is offensive. They made a boys version, boys slow pitch. It ends in grade 6, which means once their balls drop, they can't play anymore. Now, if you can't tell, I'm very immature. I just had a girl break up with me right after I had her pinky promise not to break up with me. That was a tough girl to lose. I mean that literally. She was 6'2". I like taking tall girls for the piggyback rides. That was a voice crack, by the way. I'm 21. I'm still growing. I think. I would hope. And just like that in my sex life, I just finished early. Yeah. Hey. Woo. My name's Kirby.
Give it up for Kirby, guys. Yeah.
We actually met before, and he gave me a great piece of feedback. I was 17, I think, when we met. I was at Levity.
Huh. He was at Levity. It was at a place. They didn't meet up. He didn't say you at school when you gave me that tip in the locker room. He didn't say that. He said at Levity, the comedy club.
Oh, shit.
That'd be fun.
Feedback.
Okay, so first, I thought it was hilarious when he moved the stand. It showed, no disrespect to the set. So you started at 16. How many sets have you actually done? Like, are you quitting and coming back and quitting and coming back?
Well, okay, no, I stopped for a year and a bit just because I was young and as bad as I wanted a social life a little bit. It was tough doing this all day.
You guys hearing that? That's feedback right there, okay? Go on, yeah.
But yeah, no, so I honestly, I don't know. Definitely a couple hundred. I did a lot when I was younger. I did a lot more, and that became popular.
Thing, there's no doubt about that. Like, when you came out here and you were swinging and the whole sitting, like, and fortunately, when I started hearing your jokes, I was like, I want the guy that was just fucking around back. But, like, again, that one about the pinky swear, like, your technical shit's not bad. It's just you as a guy was really funny.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah.
You're naturally confident.
Yeah.
Knew how to be in the moment. Have you done any kind of improv or?
Yes, I just did improv at school. Yeah, very much so.
You can feel that you have the natural confidence of an improviser.
Yeah.
The guy wants to be a stand-up, and the stand-up portion. It's so funny because you started you were like, oh, jokes are about pain, and then stopped. Like,
Beat up my brother.
yeah, and it just became like you were just trying to make us laugh instead of just being the funny guy that you are.
Yeah.
So like just keep writing, bro. And,
I'm gonna give you the same advice as Dare, where it's like when you said Dare looked like a theater kid whose script was a thing. You look like an improviser whose name a job, and everyone's like comedian, and you're like,
I bet if I gave you another 90 seconds and told you just to improvise,
you would fucking kill.
Yeah.
You would murder.
So
Yeah.
it's the same advice as Dare, where now when you write, I don't want you to write and be like, oh, that's funny, I'm gonna try that. Write till you laugh. If you have a weird sense of humor, if you're worried that no one else will book you, we're not gonna book you. Write what you find funny and come back.
To everyone here, they said they're not going to book me. That's awesome. That's a plus from today.
I just
yeah.
mean that, like, a lot of people,
that's good.
a biggest thing that we've learned with people before they make that huge step that we see potential in, they come up here and they're scared they're going to say something that's going to ruin their career. You're worried you're going to say something because we're live streaming, we're filming. You're worried you're going to fucking say something and it's going to ruin your whole career. But the reality of it is like, you don't have, like, and, like, we're here to, and we have a venue that, like, we encourage. Like, that's the facts. We opened a venue so we can have a career that's doing so well. Now we have to offer you guys careers to keep the fucking doors open. No one from Ontario, no one in Toronto's even here. We got Florida, we got Detroit. Where are you guys from? The UK? Wales.
No way.
Do you guys see a theme? I'm sorry I have to offer bringer spots, but do you get it? We need people from here. But that being said, and I'll calm down, dude, you got something natural. So it's like where you're at is just like now when you write, and this goes to all the comics in the room, if you're scared to tell a joke and you think it's too offensive or it's too this or it's too that, the art or the craft is to make that raw thought funny. That's our job, is to take, like, Bill Burr. Most people in this room know Bill Burr, if not your favorite. His thing is he takes unpopular opinions and makes you laugh at them. So there's nothing you guys can say here unless it's filled with intent and a bunch of slurs that won't get you booked here. You're different. You can say them all. As a black Arab guy, say all the slurs, okay? With a white woman, you do your thing, my guy.
Yeah, to Brandon's point, but I think what a lot of comics then do with advice like that is you'll come out here and
say crazy shit.
Say whatever you want. No, it's like
it's still the craft.
It's still, yeah, you gotta be earnest, you gotta be vulnerable, you gotta be honest, and then, and most importantly, funny. And you seem to naturally have the funny, so it's like just trust that it will come. You know what I mean?
Like when you wrote down
last joke about the girlfriend,
Yeah.
there was something very real in that. Did you?
That's so funny. I've never had a girlfriend, ever.
Maybe that's what
And
was
that
so
was-
real.
But I think it was real because I was saying I'm too immature to have a girlfriend. Really.
But then the pinky swear, like, again, it's one of those things where, like, comedy's a hard thing because, like, your brain and your heart and your genitals are going to trick you to write stuff. But you got to write with, like, did anything you write tonight, like when you wrote I Beat Up My Brother, did you laugh at home? Maybe you laughed at the thought of beating up your own brother. Like,
probably.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
Right. Well, why do I want to beat up my own?
Why is this funny?
Why
Like,
is that so funny to me? That like my brother got kicked by a horse, and every time I tell the story, I'm happy on the inside.
yesterday he said it was the best part of his life. It was the funniest.
It's one of my favorite days that my brother got kicked by a horse. I just love it, you know, and like you can feel it. I just talked about it for the first time here, and you can feel that there's something in it now. Now I go and sit and write. Well, why is this so fun to me? You know what I mean?
And sometimes, like with me, and I'm glad to have a support system that showed me that, off stage, I would just tell truths and people would laugh. And then I came on stage and I'm like trying to write stuff funny. And now I come up here and I literally just tell the truth and people laugh. And it's like, oh shit, I don't have to make things funny. The truth is funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like your test and hopefully we'll see you coming. I like your shit. I like you. But like where you're.
Thank you.
Your test.
Like, can we move on to the next step?
You just got approval. You just got approval from a cool black guy. You're not going to get booked. Keep writing. Write less, actually, and be yourself. Get the fuck
And
off
move
the
the mic
stage.
stand, yep.
Give it up for Kirby. And don't sit unless you're murdering. No sitting unless, no shorts. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Felipe Esmerel.
All right. What up, folks? This week I went to the STI clinic. Yeah. I was itching to go. Customer service was great, though. I'll say that. They're very sweet. Okay, well, I didn't buy
gonorrhea. It was a gift. But they were the nurses there were really sweet. They would talk to me like I was a baby that shit my pants. They're like, this happens to everyone. It's okay. And it's 10 days. 10 days to get your results, which is like it's an awkward amount of time to wait. I'm on day 9, so tomorrow could be a great day, or I should have waited a couple days to tell this, I feel. It's weird though waiting like for like a result, like because there exists those two possibilities. Like yes, there's a universe where you do have the illness, and there's a universe where you don't. It's called Schrodinger's clap. What else do I want to say? No, I think I'm okay. To be honest, I just get really anxious when I look at my penis, and I'm like, I need a second opinion. You know what I mean? It always happens. Like, I'm fine, but it's just like, was that hair there? I don't know. So anyways, a nurse looked at my penis for no reason. She's like, dude, you're fine. I'm like, are you sure? Like, could you check my ass too? And she did, and it was great. And I'm getting checked every week now. So, all right, thanks, guys.
Felipe. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
Feedback.
Okay, so the first feedback, she's fanning right now to prove a point that she fans for everyone, but there's no fanning during that set at all. So the real feedback, because no one got my call back that you didn't make her horny and she's not into you, but that's fine. Okay, so did you, whatever. So you know how you said you went to the clinic?
Yeah.
Did you have sex?
Yeah.
Did you have sex? Like, I would rather hear the story of Felipe having sex than whatever.
All right, Brandon.
Like,
Okay.
you know? Don't make it Lewin. I'm just saying, you're a good writer and you know where things are supposed to go.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing with that joke was like, this is the feedback every time you do this show, that you're so busy trying to write Schrodinger's clap or like little funny things where it's like, we know you're funny. Like I've hung out with you off stage. Like, just tell us about the time you went with a girl and now you might have an STI.
Yeah.
Don't make the clinic funny. Tell us the truth. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's the same advice as the other guy, but like you have more experience than the other guy.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a position where, listen, I've seen you have great sex.
Murder
sex. Because you're a good writer. You're a funny guy.
Extremely likable.
But it seems like you want to do it your way, and that's fine if you want to do it that way. We're just trying to save you time, bro.
Yeah.
That's all we're trying to do. You can come up here and say Schrodinger's clap.
You could have said Schrodinger's box. Like, you could have just said the box.
Well, it's cat.
Oh, yeah, true. I just did a sketch about that, too, on the internet.
Yeah.
No, but it's just the same advice. You don't have to write the writing where you think it's funny. There's something funny about Latino McLovin going out having sex and now thinking he has an STI. Like, there's something already funny about you. I know you. You're an anxious guy. The fact that you might have an STI right now is already funny. Like, there's already something there. You didn't have to try to make it funny. You
have anxiety and you have to wait 10 days to find out if you have gonorrhea. That sounds like the worst anxiety game show I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
You see how already it's just more real.
There's something
Which
there.
is crazy, because in the game show I'm playing, I'm surprised the virgin lost his virginity. So that's kind
No, Brandon, where are you going?
Boo.
He bombs once and he has to leave. Yeah, it's just us whales.
Thanks, guys.
All right, next to the stage, we got Steve Karmazin.
Yeah, let's just go right into it. I was in Gravenhurst. Oh, what? We're just giving people mics now. All right, fuck me, I guess. There's 20 seconds. All right. Start the clock now. All right. Please don't say anything during my set. You can call me a piece of shit after. Don't worry about it. Call me a piece of... Oh, no, this guy's back. What's opening now? No, this
Try
guy.
that again. Reset the timer. What's my name?
Never booked me. I don't give a shit, dude. This guy. I don't... Oh, I can't... Never mind. All right, whatever. I'm not getting booked. I've already ruined it. Yeah, I know you guys. Yeah, we're all... Yep, good friends. Anyways, Very good friends. Jesus. Well, there's 15 seconds gone. Do we start again or what happens? All right, fuck it. I was in Gravenhurst. Gravenhurst, small town in northern Toronto. They had this big sign. Did someone say woo Gravenhurst? I can't do crowd work in 90 seconds. I don't have fucking time. There was a big sign in Gravenhurst said celebrate breastfeeding. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. This is true. So I just went up to a woman breastfeeding. I was like, oh, hell yeah, kid, you know. Get it, baby, you know. Somebody's hungry. Just dancing. All right, there's 45 seconds. I don't know. I was fucking with AI recently. AI is pretty racist. I don't know if you know this. It's racist. Like if you put in like, you know, black young Sheldon, it gives you some bullshit. So I was like, all right, give me Jewish young Sheldon. Just gave me Ben Shapiro. Just gave me, you guys know Ben Shapiro? Apparently not. All right, it's a very funny joke, but they gave me Ben Shapiro. I don't like Ben Shapiro. He's a piece of shit. I do love his sister, though. Do you guys know Abby Shapiro? Some of the biggest tits you've ever seen on this woman. Oh, my God. No wonder he's religious, because his family is blessed, all right? If you take these things, you stack them one on top of the other, they're bigger than Ben Shapiro. All right, that's 7 seconds. There you go. Okay, all right. Woo!
Feedback.
Tell the Ben Shapiro stuff. It was incredible.
Till, that's actually a great joke, but you're wrong. But it's okay.
No, it's just we didn't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
It was
kidding.
a good joke.
I appreciate it. No, I'm just. I'm just fucking around.
No, sir, like, honestly, Lil Dicky's one of my favorite rappers, and I'm glad to have the comedian version here. I like the little banter we had with each other. One of the things I do, and advice for people, before I go on stage, I pee. And it's like the last 20 minutes, half hour, I had to pee, and I noticed I was bombing. And it's just like, okay, well, fuck you guys. I'd rather pee, reset. And it's like, it was on my terms. And I liked when I came in and interrupted your set, it was now on your terms. And I really enjoyed your set. So the thing that's weird for me right now is like, the riffing was really good, and you being present was really good, and I'm sure the Shapiro stuff was good. It just wasn't us. So it's like if it's cool with Ariel.
Ben Shapiro with fiery passion, and I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't really resonate.
Yeah.
Mainly because I don't. It was literally like, look at these tits, and you're like, that's a great joke. It's like,
who doesn't love tits? All right, okay.
I'll be like, that's comedy gold.
Yeah.
But Jews, nobody knows. Jews are not known for having good tits.
Which is surprising because they do have great tits.
Yeah, I think they're like famously big. I do.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like our dicks. You know, Jews have big dicks.
All right.
Ask the other Jew on the stage, I guess.
My dick's fine.
Yeah,
I don't know about big. It's, you know, it's okay.
So we were gonna book you for the riff show because we enjoyed your riff.
Like shit, but I blew it. That's fair.
No, we're still gonna do it. No, because so what we do is usually with people.
I'm a self-sabotager. So I'm not used to. Yeah. I like to.
I don't want the spot.
If you give me a gun, I'll shoot myself. Trust me, I'm a psycho. Anyways.
So what we usually do for the riff show is every Sunday, we'll have that talk in a sec. Every Sunday at 8, we do a riff show here. And the riff show is basically the audience gives us suggestions and we riff on the spot. Now, usually what we do is when guys do really good technical comedy, we're like, oh shit, I want to see them riff. But with you, you're really good at riffing and I want to see more of that.
Can I just briefly say something? And this, I literally said this at the mic before. My riffs are, like, I feel good about my riffs, but my comedy sucks. You know?
How many?
No, all I do is riff.
How long have you been doing? How long have you been doing? Let's play this game. How long have you been doing?
Comedians in the world who make millions of dollars a year because they know how to riff.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I guess.
How long have you been doing comedy for?
Like 3 years.
Okay, so here's the thing with comedy.
Yeah.
You've proven to us that you're funny off stage. So as long as you keep writing and keep performing, the jokes will get there.
Okay,
it's just right now you want it too bad, and like you're clearly very funny. So there's hope. You know, like you're making us.
Tell me the premise of the bit you did before the Shapiro stuff.
It's about the celebrate breastfeeding, which is something I did actually see a big sign in Gravenhurst.
And you got good laughs during that bit, so it
Yeah.
isn't true.
Mm-hmm.
The bits that are more, and to use a
Refined,
Jewish
yeah.
word, minutia, is you're gonna struggle in some terms.
So you have options. We can either book you for the riff show at 8 o'clock, which we think you're going to kill, or you can do my Sunday at 10 show, and you're not going to be great, and I'm not going to want to book you again for a while.
Well, that's a ridiculous option. Give me the fucking show you booked me.
No, but what do you want? Because if you want to do stand-up, it's
No. Give me I'll do the 8 one. I'll do the riffs because that's what I'm better at. But yeah, I mean,
Dude, you were great.
I'm gonna get ready for the Sunday 10.
But
You
for the
you
record,
watch me.
what's my name?
Brendan.
There
I
it
know
is.
your name.
Give
Yeah,
it
of
up for
course.
Steven,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you guys.
You're going to see him Sunday at 8 o'clock, everybody.
See me Sunday.
Oh, next up to the stage, it looked like it's me.
Hey,
fuck. Am I gonna do that every week? I should stop. Like, I love it. I'll look it back at it and I'm like, you're just an asshole. I am. You know, I've been, I kind of fucking hate myself sometimes. Hell yeah, right? Self-defamation, man. That gets you going on. You know, I already fucked up my first joke because it was, when you just don't give a shit about people you don't give a fuck about. So you read a self-help book. Something stupid, I don't know. I'm sitting in the corner just fucking around. Who cares? Yeah. So I'm also American too, by the way. Yeah, okay, well, hold up there. I was raised by people from Huntsville, Muskoka, and so, like, I'm a hybrid redneck. And something you don't know about the North here, like, we had the little truck driving children up earlier. Everybody talking about cousin fucking. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. They actually fuck their cousins. And where I was raised by here in Canada is a place called Muskoka, and they actually hand out a list during sex ed in high school so everybody knows who their cousins are. I'm not fucking lying. This is who I am, right? And then that's the result. You get just some fucking manic drunk. I've been called. If you're surprised that anything will come out of my mouth that's not bigotry, you'd be wrong. I shaved off my beard recently because I thought I looked like a redneck racist, and now I just look like, where are they today? The Gerber baby. Once the product face of fucking baby food is now just a 32-year-old alcoholic. Okay, guys, that's my time. Feedback! Fuck, I hate... Okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
So, first off, guys, give it up for Dakota. Every week gets better and better. Yeah. Guys, he works really hard on the show. Honestly, if it wasn't for as hard as he works, this show, whatever, I'm not going to be nice anymore. So the reality of it is as your friend, don't bring your cell phone up anymore on stage. I know you wanted to remember your jokes, but you ended up doing, like, everything that you, like...
You know what? Truthfully, I forgot it was in my hand. I'm a little lost here tonight. I've drank a bit.
You?
Oh, me? That guy? Yeah, no, honestly, I actually forgot it was in my hand because usually I don't have someone to cover me, right? And I'm like, hey, Felipe, can you do this? Had my phone in my hand, I ran up and I'm like, all right, fuck it.
I think if we're going to give you honest feedback, I think the problem you're having right now, and you just care way too much, and which is weird because, like, you have to care, and I love that you care because it means you want this.
Yeah,
but
but
the whole point of this is to, like not care without sounding like, what's your joke about it?
My joke is it's insane how you have to go on stage, and it's like, I need you people when I leave the house. Like, I need you people. But then to be good at this, I have to be like, fuck you people.
Why did you look her straight in the face when you said you people?
I pointed at every single one of them.
Okay, Africa.
But yeah.
Whatever, man.
Trying to make everything racist, and that's our problem with your comedy.
And honestly, you didn't.
It's not though.
You didn't give yourself a fair chance tonight. DK,
I know
but
that.
The problem is that it was not.
It's a Monday.
You didn't give yourself.
Monday. Fucking, we just booked 3-4 people. I saw you yesterday murder, and then you come up here and trash.
But the reason you did trash is because you came up here today, and like Ariel said, and like I noticed, you didn't do one full joke. You did like the best of DK. Well, the best is a stretch, but you did. You did DK, and the way you did it is like you literally like told 3 words of one joke, and then you set up another joke, and you're like, oh, but I wanted to tell this joke, and it was fun to be in your head. And honestly, like now that I've been in your head, because you guys don't get it, when we're on stage with you guys, we're part of this performance. Like I'm with you, I'm seeing what's going on, and the difference between someone like Lewin who comes up here and doesn't give a fuck and plays off me versus you, where it's like there's a lot going on, and it's the same advice I gave a bunch of these guys. Whatever you say up here, as long as it's not hateful, we're gonna keep booking you. So stop worrying.
Well, truthfully, like I said it was a Monday, but like I like this show because obviously, you know, we're working hard, right? But I just come up just to fuck around. You know what I mean? This is a fuck around night for us. You get what I mean, though.
For you, it shouldn't be because you're still new at comedy.
But that's how I'm learning to have fun
I'm
and
even
not give a
saying-
fuck
but
as
here-
much.
But the crazy part about it is you say that it's a fuck around night, and like I know I'm supposed to be last on this show, and I feel a little underprepared. But it's like you see Lewin, you see that he wrote a brand new joke today. He was so fucking excited to tell it. You saw a boss, he wrote a new joke today, and he was so excited.
That's
to tell it.
Lewin
You
and a
saw-
boss.
But that's what we're all here to learn. You saw Orlando, and although Orlando today, he's going to tell you, don't call me a pro or don't say it. Orlando's really good at stand-up and one of the funniest people I've ever met off stage.
I agree.
And today he went up here and he tried a new joke, and at first he was really excited to tell it. And with you, it's just like going forward every Monday, you get 90 seconds, write 2 jokes that you're really excited to show us. Because this is the week, like,
That's
we're
what I thought that trash
but
was.
we're not, forget that trash. I'm saying that, you hang out with us all the time. How many times are we going to sit and give you actual feedback on your jokes? Only right now, right?
Yeah.
So take advantage of it. Don't let these guys pass you. You hang out with us all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're actually friends outside here, whether you believe it or not.
No, we're really good friends. Like, DK is like my dude. So it hurts me where it's just like DK started around the same time as some of you guys, and he's still out there grinding. But, like, you got to take advantage of this because, like, again, after watching Lewin today, watching a boss, watching Orlando, watching Ariel, I'm coming with 90 seconds of heat. If there's a championship belt here, I want everyone here to, like, want to be the best comic that night. Because that's how we all get better. We started this show not because we're doing great. We started the show because we're not here to develop talent. And you're our friend, so we want to see you succeed.
Yeah, let's keep it going for DK.
Many ways could I go. I didn't like it.
How many ways?
So many ways.
So how
Isn't that 1,000 ways to die or whatever? 1,000 ways to fall.
Who's got energy in this room? We still got 8 comics, and someone is coming up next and needs all your energy right now. Who's ready for the next comic?
All right, next up to the mic, we got Shanil Patel.
Bit about me, I'm married. My wife and I were not monogamous, but we were monogamous for 12 years. And during that time, I never cheated once. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't cheat once. I didn't cheat because I'm resilient and because no one offered. No one offered to. It's rude. Swingers now, that's got an end date to it because we want kids and I want them to be mine. She's white, so we're gonna have mixed kids. We're gonna have little mixed kids with little mixed names too. Like Nadia or Sasha, something vaguely Soviet. Make them feel superior to their cousins. My mom's excited. She's very vain. She thinks they're gonna have blue eyes because my wife has blue eyes. I don't have the heart to tell her they're not gonna have blue eyes. She doesn't understand how strong these genes are. How many generations of almost inbreeding created this. I took a DNA test one day. The DNA test people sent me back a map of India. There was a pinpoint in the northwest corner, and it just said with text, "You are 100% this type of Indian." Very strong genes. You know what my kids are gonna look like? They're gonna look like me. That's really sad. They're gonna look like me with a Paris filter. Just a little touch-up. That's my time. Thank you.
Feedback.
So I think it's dope. My first question is the swinger thing real?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I kind of like about you and your wife experiment with other people.
Can he get an invitation?
No. Is that maybe the same way you found comedy? Like, here's the thing. You found comedy after you were married, right? And we have this talk. No, you were married.
No, I was with her when I found
Okay.
it, but yeah.
So the thing with comedy, and when you fall in love with it, it kind of takes the front wheel, and anyone in a relationship kind of takes the back wheel. And at least for our chances of you doing comedy forever, because I think that you got something special, she's going to have to be fucked on the side by someone else. Some sort of need that you're not going to give her because you're here. As soon as she ends... So, like, honestly, I hope you have your kids, and I hope whatever your dreams are, but, like, the good news is we both think you're really funny, and we'd love to book your comedy. So right now I
thank you.
can't give you a date because it's all jumbled, but we're going to message all you guys after, but Shanil, you're booked this week. Okay?
Cool. Thanks,
Give it up
guys.
for Shanil, guys.
All right, next up to the stage, we got the next pro of the night. We got Liam Andres.
up for yourselves and Brandon and Ariel for having this show. Yes, come on, yes. Feeling all right? My roommate started to learn the violin this week. Top 3 worst instruments to hear somebody learn. Do you know how hard it is to have a girl over when your roommate is fucking up Ba Ba Black Sheep? Dude, it sucks. I hate it so much. I'm really into corrupting my female friends and watching them start to use bro vocabulary. The other day, I'm walking down Ossington with my friend, and we see a little chihuahua, and it's got a rainbow-colored vest on. She turns to me, and she's like, gay, and I'm like, fuck yes, let's go. It's so funny, dude. I understand how offensive homophobic rhetoric is, but it made me feel so seen to watch her do that in front of me. Next thing I know, she's got a natty light in one hand, a pack of Zins, and she's got a solid pull-out game, apparently. That's a real person. I want to say her name, but she's going through some things right now. I was watching the news on YouTube. That's where I get my news. On CNN Live on YouTube. And they were doing this interview of this guy before Hurricane Milton in Florida. And they're like, sir, are you going to leave Florida? Are you prepared for this hurricane? And he's like, fuck that. I lived through Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Sandy, fuck Hurricane Milton. And I'm like, brother, you have awful taste in habitation. Move in. What are you saying, dude? The coast isn't for you at all. All right, yeah, okay, thank you. Oh,
Feedback. There's a reason we say, when I introduce you on stage, I go, ladies and gentlemen, club regular and fan favorite. You're good at stand-up comedy. I don't know why you pressed the button. We like you.
Oh, give
How
me
about
some,
this?
give me some
This is what I'll do.
tags.
This is what I'll do for you. If you're willing to sell tickets, me and Ariel will talk, and you can do your own night here. The same way Lou does it. Same way a boss does it. If you want to grind, we think you're good enough to do, like.
Yeah. Well, we won't do this in front of the customers. You don't want to watch me fight with the managers in front of you guys while I'm trying to sell my product.
Honestly, your product's gotten so much better. I haven't seen you in the last couple months. I'm glad to see that you've been working hard. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Oh, it's been 2
or
weeks.
months. It's been more than 2 weeks.
You
I
had
think we
some
have
queer in
the
town
reverse-
this weekend. That's why I wasn't here.
Okay, but I'm saying, however long.
Jamie Wolf comedy, some fucking loser from New York.
The reality of it is, Liam, is that like you get better and better, and like it's a conversation for off stage. But we would love to have you close out your own night. We'll work out details
Sure,
later,
New Year's
but,
this
like,
year. Let's do it. Okay. Hey, bye-bye.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Logan Chatterton.
All right. I hope all you guys are doing well tonight. I can usually tell what kind of day I'm gonna have when I look in the mirror this morning, because every time I have there, I'm like, oh, I'd fuck myself, or go fuck yourself, and that usually determines what kind of day I'm gonna have. It usually ends the same. It just determines whether I'm crying while masturbating or not. And speaking of crying while masturbating, one time I was perusing the parts of Reddit which are just porn. And one time I was scrolling down and I looked at this video and I was like, wow, that girl kind of looks like my cousin. Oh, she really looks like my cousin. Oh God, no! No. Fucking disgusting. No, I'm a monster. And I thought that would be the end of that. I thought I would go home and just repress all of that and never think of that again until 5 months later when I was talking to my mom and she was like, so I was talking to your aunt, and did you know that your cousin does porn now? And I wasn't prepared for this situation. I'm an anxious guy. I try to prepare for every situation, but I never thought, hey, what do you do when your mom starts to talk to you about your cousin doing porn and you can't let her know that you already know? And that's my time.
Give it up for Logan, everybody. Yeah.
Feedback.
What? How long have you been doing stand-up for, Logan? My third time. Give it up for Logan, guys. It's the reason we say 300 sets. Like someone like yourself, you're gonna get more comfortable on stage. You're gonna slow down. Like, yes, it is funny that.
Hold yourself like you're giving yourself a hug you didn't get as a child.
But like, yeah, dude. Like again, for 3 sets, it's good comedy. Just like now, you have to work really hard and keep it going in consistency. And send us your cousin's link. So it's been. I can't jerk off to my cousin, but.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice that you want to do comedy like. You gonna go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, these guys are gonna be dicks to you, because they don't like anxiety at all. like I'm gonna dick to you right now on the stage, and I apologize.
But we can feel your anxiety.
There was a lot of natural in that, man. Like that was pretty good. Give it up for
Logan.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Chris Gerasimo.
Thank you. I'm gonna take some feedback about making my comedy more personal and tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name's Chris. I'm 25. I'm from Windsor. I'm Greek. I've never done anal, which is surprising because I am Greek. For those who don't know, the Spartans back in the day used to have gay sex with each other to help the Army's team chemistry. This is all in the deleted scenes of the 300 movie. That's pretty crazy, right? To think that, like, fucking your boys makes you fight better? How did they find that out? Must have got all wine drunk and had an orgy, followed by the best battle of their lives, and fellas, we gotta do this every time. And like, how embarrassing was it when they realized there's like zero correlation between anal with the boys and being better soldiers? Imagine that first battle they lost, like, Leonidas Turkish defeated us. Fuck. I guess we're just gay, I don't know. Greeks are horny people though, like even our priests can fuck. Like not like in a weird way, like they're allowed to, like my cousin's a priest, he has a wife and kids, he's fucking, that's nuts. Can you imagine like what his Tinder bio was when he's dating? Like, Jesus will come again and so will you. All right, that's my time, I'm Chris Rasma.
Feedback.
So you took our advice and you got more personal. And what was kind of cool about that, of the experiment, is like in your head, you're like, haha, I beat the system. I'm going to say a bunch of personal things and slip in a joke. But that's what we tried to tell you to do. And it was great.
Yeah.
So give it up for Chris, guys. What do you, Ariel?
I'm going to give you a technical piece this week. You hold the mic into your chin and then mumble your words over the mic. So some of the...
You gotta do this.
Lift it low.
Even point it out so you can just talk directly into it.
Okay.
Right, so that was just a technical thing, because some of your punchlines I was like really in, and then you mumbled, and I was like,
Okay.
I had to like piece it together myself. And then you end up losing, like, we can do it, but we lose like a few seconds and then trying to catch up to what you're saying again. But other than that, it was really good, and we're going to book it Sunday at 10.
You around Sunday at 10?
Uh,
Keep us posted, but Sunday at 10 is the date, unless that doesn't work. But
yeah, I can't do Sunday.
So
we'll figure it out.
you,
We'll
but
figure it out.
Chris got booked this week,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Give it up for Chris.
All right, next up to the stage, we got Christian Batista.
Christian.
Hello. So my name's Christian. I live in Hamilton. It's an okay town. I'm not sure it's musical worthy. But another thing about me, I'm obviously very into fashion. And as an old millennial, I've been watching the trends, and the pants are getting bigger again. And I just got a warning to you Gen Zs. We got greedy in the 90s. The pants got bigger and bigger and bigger until 9/11. A little more about me. I've got 2 beautiful children at home. I guess I'm pleased to say I have great jizz. And I worry about them, you know? I worry about the environment, so I'm trying to recycle and stuff more. I'm recycling paper, I'm recycling jokes, I'm recycling cans, my hopes and dreams by projecting them onto them. And I'm even recycling jokes. But maybe they'll solve the problem when they get older. Maybe my son will do the cold fusion, or my daughter will go into politics and start a long and pointless war that reduces half the Earth's population. See, some skepticism. You think just because she's a girl, she can't do a really good war crime? It's ridiculous.
Feedback. How long you been doing comedy, Christian?
It's like number 8.
Give it up for Christian, guys. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like in the past, like nothing kind of regular.
Anything like that?
No.
Okay, so what happens when you start comedy a little later in life and you have kids? You get funny, and like for 8 sets, really fucking good, Christian.
Thank you.
Give it up for Christian, guys. We're not gonna kick him off yet. I just give it up for Christian.
A little hard deadline, let's be honest, everyone's a little tired. It's been a long show. You know, it was solid writing. A little bit of it had that element of like, you think it's funny, like, sorry, you wrote it and you were like, oh, that's gonna get them to laugh. So you waited for the laugh, and then it didn't come and you were like, well, fuck you. That was funny. So, you know, natural instincts that were awesome. I'd like to see it again.
Yeah, come back because we think it's dope. I'm from Hamilton originally, so you come here when you can. Again, it was dope for 8 sets. One of those things that it's Ariel's right, but like because you're so new, just for like the first 50 or first 100, just keep doing exactly that. If you want to add new stuff, add it in the middle. Start strong, end strong, and add in the new. But like for 8 sets, and like Logan and the fucking other guy that did his 3rd set, well, not the fucking 16-year-old, but like guys. For fucking brand new sets, these guys are great. Give it up for these fucking guys, you know?
Thank you.
8 sets? Like, come on. That's fucking...
All right, next up on the stage, we got Garrett Rudkins.
The other day, I went to one of those adult video stores. The shelves were completely empty. There was just a guy trying to sell me Rogers high-speed internet. I got this buddy who's going through a breakup, and the other day he says to me, "This is bullshit, man. I never even got to have any breakup sex." I said, "Brother, you got caught fucking your ex-girlfriend. You had breakup sex with the wrong chick." You guys are unbelievable. I've never had breakup sex. I've never had makeup sex. I have had made-up sex. She goes to a different school. You guys wouldn't know her. She's super hot. I've been working out. I'm trying to get in better shape. I'm trying to get in good enough shape so I can do that thing from Dirty Dancing. You guys know that thing that Patrick Swayze does where he fucks a chick that's 10 years younger than he is? I'm doing a little swiping on the apps. I was talking to a girl the other day, and she said, "I hope you like to drive because I'm a passenger princess." I said, "That's cool. I hope you like to clean because I'm a misogynist." You guys fucking rock. Thank you so much. It's Garrett.
Feedback. Woo!
Like 8 or 9 months.
It's awesome.
Wow.
Like 75?
Guys, keep it going for Garrett.
Fuck yeah. You guys fucking rock.
Okay, so Garrett, a lot of good things. Like, we're all really tired. I gotta go up on myself soon, and I'm kind of like dreading it, but you proved no matter how tired people are, what's going on, every joke had an applause break. The writing was good, natural presence. Are you a virgin?
Absolutely not.
Okay, no, because you were like, I've had this sex, I've had this sex, I've had made up sex. Might be a little, maybe a little bit. It's just honestly.
Absolutely not.
We've already, like, it's the same deal with Izzy. You kind of get screwed. We're at the end of the show where we've booked all the acts, but like 75 sets, man. Come back. No, just come back next Monday. If we're full, here's what we're going to do. Usually on this show, if it fills up and we can't put everybody on, we tell them, but you're going to talk to DK. You're on next Monday, okay? If that's cool with you.
Hell yeah.
Is that cool with you?
Sick. Yeah.
Guys, give it up for Garrett. That's sick. And we got Tico coming this week. We got like, yeah, Garrett. Yeah. Everyone's tired. They want Garrett to talk about how many comics we got. How many comics we got left, DK?
We're on the last bucket pull of the night.
Yeah, give you that energy, guys. We're almost done.
All right, everybody, give it up for Dante.
They just hate me, guys. I'm not one of their friends. Growing up, I felt like I was the only black guy that couldn't play basketball, which sucked because I grew up in Milton, where I was the only black guy. This one time I walked into a sport check, and the lady at the front desk is like, "Sorry, we're out of basketballs." I am here for a badminton racket. You know what's fucked up is like white people treat you different when they find out you can't play basketball, you know? Like they start letting you in their house. They stop following you in the gas station. I actually just got pre-approved for a mortgage the other day. You know, in every town, there's that guy, the hometown hero that like does the thing that defines the town, you know? Like one guy, he made it to the league or he invented something cool. But in Milton, that guy is Chris Hadfield and he went to fucking space. So like, how do you beat that guy, you know? The only way that I can beat him is that if I prove that space is fake. All right. Thank you.
Awesome.
Feedback.
It's great. We saw you last week. Like usually the advice we tell people, don't laugh at your own jokes, but because you genuinely laugh, it's amazing. Like how many sets, Dante?
43.
Yeah. See, guys, give it up for Dante. Like there's something crazy going on right now in Ontario and in Toronto where it's like when we started comedy, you guys are getting so much better, so much faster. We're seeing comics like 2-3 years in that are like 6 months, like 6 years in. We're seeing comics that 45 sets feels like the 300.
43. Sorry.
43 sets. I'm the Jew, okay? I'll make numbers the way we do this. You play basketball, I'll stop that. But no, Aldrich, if you want to play 2K, I'm down. But the reality
I'm bad
is,
at that too. If you want to play League of Legends, though, I can.
It's not for me, my guy. The reality is like, again, for 43 sets, can you guys agree with me? Like, it's dope. Like, again, you kind of get the whole thing Garrett got where, like, we booked up tonight, and it sucks for you, Izzy, and Garrett, but those were great. Like, just whatever you're doing.
Yep.
Somehow last week I was like, this guy's really good. And this week you were more impressive than last week. So whatever you did last week, do it again. And just keep doing it. And you're goat.
Thank you.
The joke.
That's it. Okay, great. Thank you.
Give it up for Dante, everybody.
Oh, what better way to end it than the next bro? We all love him. You know him. Give it up for George Rivard.
Yeah, so you guys give it up for yourselves. I wish I could have like 90s black guy hair like Dante, but I don't. And he's like talking about, you're getting so good. It's like, because they don't do drugs anymore. When we started comedy, we all did drugs, and it hindered us incredibly. Okay. Yeah, fuck. I did a lot of drugs. You know what happens when you do a lot of drugs? You suck 4 penises. That's what happens. That's what happens when you do a lot of drugs. And I don't know if that makes me bi. I don't know. It's a little bit. You know what it means is that I love MDMA. That's what it means. You do MDMA, yeah. You see? Yeah, she's a little bit lesbian. Yeah. Yeah, she's a little mulatto lesbian. You have the freaking gentrification banks. That's what you have. Fuck. And being bi is a lot like being mixed race. Well, you can't choose to be mixed race, but like, no one believes you. They always want receipts. They're like, do it. I want to see your parents. Can your parents do it? And the crazy thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna come out. My dad's French Canadian, right? And he's really French, right? Like I don't know how to come out to him and be like, Dad, you know I'm actually almost as French as you. And I like MDMA. Okay, thank you very much.
Feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, club regular, fan favorite. Give it up for George Rivard one more time. What happened here today? Did you everyone talk about drugs and you had like that was your brain train right now? Did you write
brain train going from drugs, blah blah blah. Talk about that guy.
Like was any of that written prematurely before you?
You know, I have sucked 4 people. That's all real shit.
That's all you.
You come up here, you talk about real shit.
So you came up here being like, you know what? They're talking about drugs. I'm gonna tell them I did drugs. And like your whole game plan was once sucked 4 days. Was it all on the same night?
No, it was over.
Tell us about the dicks, George.
It was.
It says 4 dicks in the big letters, and then it says it's kind of like being mixed race. Twirling?
Telling my dad I'm bi.
Yeah, see? So that's all his notes said. Do you guys see what we're saying? That's all it said. There's a reason he's a fucking club regular and fan favorite. If you're not already following him, follow him on every social media.
Yugon's black comedian.
Give it up for George Rivard. Give it up for yourselves and all the comedians you saw tonight. Yeah! So I was taking notes today because I'm trying to be better at my comedy, DK. And so I'm taking, DK, I took notes during the show that I'm going to tell now and be like, what the fuck? I'm not here to yell at DK. He's going to feel bad enough later when he gets home. Stop it, okay, guys? Let's stop bullying DK. I have jokes to tell. Can we start fresh? Yeah. Give it up for all the comics you saw tonight, okay, guys? So I was writing my notes, and when I was writing my notes, the most thing that popped up the whole time is that, like, this is a cousin fucking, or, like, like, what's going on in Florida? You guys are cousins? How do you feel that, like, every other person came up here? It was like, I kind of want to fuck one guy, really funny for a third set, has jerked off to his cousin. Jerked off. Now, comics, I don't know if you can read the room. We have 6 paid, 9 paid audience members, and the birthday, she brought her cousin, okay? Do you guys think in Canada this is what we do? Because we don't. Although in Florida and India... Now, the other thing we talked about a lot tonight was suicide notes. And, like, honestly, that's fucking crazy. You're all insane. You all got to work on gratitude journals. Yeah. Everyone in this room has to work on their gratitude journal, or as I like to call them, the reverse suicide notes. Every morning you write down every reason you don't want to kill yourself, and honestly, leave Backroom Comedy Club off that list. Because, like, when it's good, it's great. But when it's bad, it's, okay, no more making fun of DK. I forgot, no more making fun of DK. So my name's Brandon Jared Sobel, and my whole life everyone's like, why don't you go by BJ's? Really? I'm going to go by BJ's. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, I'm BJ's. Now you're thinking of blowjobs. And now I'm thinking of blowjobs. How are we supposed to do anything now? How are we supposed to? Hi, I'm BJ's. What do you think, ma'am? Hi, I'm BJ's. You're just like that little gray pervert. That's what you would say. I had, before comedy, and not before comedy, but before we had this club, I was actually applying for jobs. And I went to a recruiter, and I sent him my resume. And he's like, I'm going to make you guys ever go on those Indeed ads or like LinkedIn, and someone's like, let me help you with your resume? It's my club. I'm going to do as much time as I fucking want. Yeah. I'm going to do 45 more. Yeah, I am. Yeah, Wales. What? What, Wales? So I applied for a job. And in the job, they were like, we're going to give you a full presentation package for free if you follow our system. And it was on Indeed. And I sent them my resume. And it came back the presentation for BJ Sales. Yeah. I'm a salesman at heart, and some guy paid me pay money to get www.bjsales.com. That was the advice I got. You know what you need? First off, that website's already taken. What am I supposed to do now? Buy that website? I'm supposed to be BJs at bjsales.com? I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Keep it going.
That's cool.
Feedback. Next time, don't run the light.
From you. Mr. 10 minutes? I'll be off in 15. Yeah, totally.
Great set, bro. The energy was awesome. You kept it up. You hit them hard. It was awesome. You might need to apologize to DK, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Shut up.
The reality of it is following George was that whole back end of the show is like from Logan to the fucking guy that did it 8 times, Christian. Well, I'm remembering your names. That's how good this shit was tonight. And then fucking, guys, give it up for George Rivard.
When you were talking, I don't know when you're talking about that little gray pervert. All I could think about was Jews. It was weird. Because you know that's one of the stereotypes for Jews, right?
Did you all know that? Is that why everyone's trying to eliminate us right now? Because we're just too horny? Is that what's going on? No, too soon. Too soon in this bunker where we all feel hostage and want to go home? Yeah?
Wait. George is calling you a pervert, but your whole set was I suck dick.
I was exploring my sexuality, and it was beautiful.
Hey, George. I've done MDMA, and I've sucked 0 dick. So, guys, who had fun tonight? Who had fun? Give it up for Oriel. Give it up for George. For all the comics you saw.
Yeah.
Now, Anthony A. Media on social media, guys. Give it up for the Christie Pitch Pub. We're Backroom Comedy Club. We're open 6 days a week. Follow us on social media. Have a good night, guys.
Free Palestine.
Always say